Oakley Garthwaite alongside. He's got to be one of the favourites of this whole field to take the final here this weekend. Behind him, though, Melissa Adrian putting to good work her driver coaching input from Jess Alexander. Starting third with Joshua Whitcomb. We know how quick Josh is. Zauri Visserek and Jaden Sherwood. He came into the series this weekend leading the championship. We'll see how this goes forward. Freddie Worlock and Dylan Morton are next. Row 5, Lincoln Bevan and Cheesy Green. Frank Warden, Connor Tubby are on row 6. Row 7 is the... No, take your headset off if you're going to talk. Row 7 is Ben Adrian and Alfie McBain. Samuel Aston and Leo Basterfield are next up. Archie Hardiman, we are going to give them another one around, which gives us a chance to finish off this huge grid. So Archie Hogan and Jamie Kirkbride are on the... Archie Hardiman and Archie Hogan are on row 9. Row 10, Jamie Kirkbride, Tom Holden. Sam Green Gomez and Jill Leverton. We've then got Jensen Hookley and Barnaby Grove. Charlie Hulme and Jasmine Taylor. Harvey Wilson and George Kay are next up. Row 15, Jacob Hobbs and Nathan Travers. Now we had the 4 drivers that had qualified. That is Jacob Aston, Harvey Williams, Jack Theobald and Daniel Clancy, rounding off the 34 kart field. You do know you got a microphone, don't you?
I know, I forget.
You do know we can hear every sigh that you make in there.
Thank you. Got a headache this afternoon for some reason.
Well, it's all of this action, isn't it?
I think it is.
Yeah, absolutely.
As we got a little bit of time before they come around to take the start, the Northern Cup for the Junior Road Tax looks a little bit like this. Joshua Whitcomb is first, 584 points. 3 points behind him is Freddie Worlock. He's had a good day, hasn't he? And Charles Cheesy Green is third with 572. So there's not a lot of wiggle room for those three. And
going into this final, Lucas Howell on the pole position leads the championship. 11.41 points to Cheesy Green's 11.13. He's got a strong finish here. He needs to win this final, though. As they get away, we have Lucas Howell on the O-plate into turn 1 in the lead. Or is he? Oakley Garthwaite fighting his way through and leaving no holes barred there for Garthwaite as he fought to be on the rear bumper of poleman Lucas Howell. And it's Howell from Garthwaite. I'm trying to see the number, guys, on that third place card because I think he's come through.
And
it's number 100.
Melissa Adrian in fourth place. Followed by, I think it was Freddie Worlock has just picked his way through on the 88 in the just behind Melissa in the blue and black. That's going to help his challenge, isn't it? Jaden Sherwood started 5th. He is down to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's not too bad then, just one position swap. No,
but he's got a big ask because Lucas Howell's ahead of him.
Yes, he has.
He needs to be ahead of Lucas Howell for his championship. And look at this, TH Corson leading.
Yeah, everybody that's quick is ahead of him, which is the issue, isn't it, now for Jaden Sherwood?
Yeah, absolutely. Into the second lap then. It's Lucas Howell from Garthwaite. Melissa Adrian, a fine third there on the first lap. Freddie Worlock, Jaden Sherwood, Zari Veseret, Charles Green, Cheesy Green that is, Joshua Whitcomb, Ben Adrian, Lincoln Bevan is the driver that rounds off the top 10. We've got a train of karts. This is still anybody's race, and we've still got 10.5 minutes.
Oh yeah, this action's going to go right down to the wire, isn't it? This is no holes barred now, isn't it? Everything to play for. All the quick guys like we want to see for the final, out the front where they belong. This is going to be a very good race.
It also makes our job a bit easier with the championship leader leading.
Well, yeah, there is that.
He's on course for not just to win the final, but to win the championship.
And of course, there was how many karts in that start? 34 karts?
34,
All 34 of them got through bandits. How about that?
Yeah, they did, but we lost a few at St John's. Here they come then, through the first turn, through Brian's Bend there, the left-hander, then sweeping into the dogleg. It's anybody's race, isn't it? This really is that high-speed game of chess I've been talking about, because these youngsters are just following one another around. They're not challenging, and as I say that, we have a coming together with Melissa Adrian just nestling up the back. She whacked at the rear bumper of Oakley Garthwaite, but that didn't put Garthwaite off, but it sent Melissa Adrian into a bit of a half spin, and now she's lost about, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 places.
I think the engine nearly died, but she got it going. I think she's going to reappear across the line in somewhere around 20th, because she almost came to a standstill, but she managed to get it going again. That's split the pack, though, hasn't it? Look at the first three now. They've got away, haven't they?
Yeah, we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. First 10 breaking away. First 3 breaking away even further.
Look at that first 5, Joe. Lucas Howell, Oakley Garthwaite, Freddie Worlock, Jaden Sherwood, and Charles Green. Front of the championship at the front of the race.
First 3 in the championship, aren't they?
First 4 minutes across the line in the end. Yeah, 17th in the end. So she's still getting going. But,
absolutely lost a lot of momentum. Lucas Howell controlling things at the front of this field in very composed style. Garthwaite, we know how quick Oakley is here. This is his local track. Freddie Worlock, we know how quick Freddie's here. I mean, we know how quick all of them are so quick here. This is anybody's race, and we're not even the length of time it takes to do a heat. We're still at 8.5 minutes away.
Yeah, this is going to be one big scrap, I think, as we get into the closing stages, when they figure out where their tyres are at, what they've got left, how close they're going to be to their competitors, and how quick they can run in clean air if they've got it to catch any gaps. Jaden Sherwood now has got the perfect opportunity to get his head down and start closing in on Freddie Worlock in third place. 8 minutes to do it. Can he do it? That's going to be the question, isn't it? He has to, doesn't he?
Yeah, absolutely. At the moment, Lucas Howell looks pretty composed there. He looks over his shoulder there. That tells me that, you know, the other thing that we mentioned with Louis, we talked about Louis Large, about the physicality of the track here, whether or not driver fitness would become a factor. Now, these youngsters are in a kart pretty much every weekend.
Yeah.
But are they in a kart at Warden Law, where the physicality really comes to the fore?
Yeah, that's it, isn't it?
That turn 1, guys, it's trying to snap your neck off.
Yeah, and this is it, isn't it? Like, your local circuit could be a clay pigeon or a Wilton mill, and they're all completely different, aren't they, everywhere we go? Wilton's quite physical, because you're always turning somewhere. There's no rest back there. But, definitely, I mean, these kids have got energy for days, haven't they?
Yeah, absolutely. Should be able to drive around here for 100 laps.
Absolutely. All week. But, you're absolutely right, though. They will suffer towards the end.
They are race fit, because this is the end of the season.
They're injured now.
And to be honest, do we even have an off-season in karting? There's always somewhere to race through January, February, December, January, February, March. You can actually race here at Warden Law. Our spring series kicks off in January. 3 double headers, January, February and March, to get your signatures ready, if you need them, that is, if you're a novice. But it's a great way to kick the season off.
Yeah, this is it, isn't it? There's lots of winter activities appearing now, whether it's a mini championship or your local clubby, like you say here at Warden Law. There's always something to be doing racing-wise, not just testing these days, and it's a great opportunity for these young guns to get out and keep honing their skills, isn't it?
Yeah. This is a very, very interesting race. We are 15 seconds away from the half-distance mark, and I just get the feeling that Lucas Howell may be just controlling the pace a little bit. Oakley Garthwaite's playing a waiting game. Freddie Worlock for Nib Sport, he's playing a waiting game. Jaden Sherwood's dropped back a little bit, hasn't he? A second. I say a little bit, a second. That's nothing,
a blink of an eye, isn't it?
That's nothing, absolutely. And the thing is, guys, when these three who have broken away start beginning to challenge one another, Jaden Sherwood, Cheesy Green, Ben Adrian, Josh Withcombe, Lincoln Bevan, Visserek, Alfie McBain, they're all going to come back together. They're going to concertina up.
Oh, yeah,
that's why these three at the front are not challenging one another.
It's very much the accordion effect, isn't it? All it takes is one missed opportunity or a move down the inside that doesn't quite come off, and they're all back together again. But it does look like Jaden Sherwood's starting to make inroads now on Freddie Worlock in third. He's got a little bit of a gap over Charles Green in fifth. As I say that, it's a very audacious attempt by Ben Adrian to sneak by, but Charles Green pinched that one back off him.
Well, here they come across the line. Let's have a look at the gap between third and fourth. There's the first three: Howell, Garthwaite, Worlock, Sherwood. Yes, he's took 3/10s, guys. Good spot. He's took 3/10s out of Freddie Worlock in third. So that fourth place orange cart there, the orange with the blue nose, that's Jaden Sherwood. He came into this round leading the championship. He's come into this final not leading the championship. That is the place of Lucas Howell on the blue and red cart there at the front of the field.
Yeah. I have to say, it looks like Jaden Sherwood's really knuckled down now. Just looking at the lap times, he's 4/10 quicker than Lucas Howell in the front, which means he's backing up the other two, which are matching his lap time. So, are they slowing down, or is Jaden Sherwood speeded up? I rather fancy Jaden to speed it up.
Yeah, I think so. And remember, though, that these three, I think, playing a little bit of a waiting game. If Oakley Garthwaite's not careful, he's losing contact with Lucas Howell.
He knows. He's had a quick glance over his shoulder twice there down the straight, knowing that Freddie Worlock's going to pounce on him very soon, I think. I don't think Freddie can wait too much longer. He's going to have to get right, because it does look like Oakley is dropping off a little. I say dropping off. There's an extra cart length in it.
Yeah,
but
that's
nevertheless.
What I mean. Or as Lucas Howell, has he gone too early? 4 minutes on the clock. It's
quicker.
We're not, he has. He's just put in a personal best. He's responded.
Yeah.
He's started to up the pace a little bit.
But look who's on the back of this group now. Jaden Sherwood has most definitely arrived, I would say. He just needs to find a way. He's got 3.5 minutes to go yet, plus however many laps we may get on the end. He's got a little bit of time to work out what he wants to do, but not loads where he can dither about and...
there's a move. There's a move. Garthwaite.
Did he make a mistake?
Garthwaite caught napping at the final turn, and Freddie Worlock took your advice, Gaz. He's gone down the inside and into second place. Now he chases off after Lucas Howell. He could see Howell disappearing. Garthwaite just doesn't have the pace to keep up with Howell, so he's dropped back. Now he's going to be challenged from Jaden Sherwood. Lucas Howell has been given the hurry up. Now I suspect they've been helped out at TH Corsa by the current and former British champion Kai Hunter, who's been a bit of a driver coach at TH Corsa today, and maybe it was let's up the pace came from the sidelines there, because Lucas has responded, but Freddie Worlock could see that, couldn't he?
Oh yeah,
and that's why he had to get past Garthwaite.
Yeah, for sure. That was that moment where Oakley's looked at him twice. All right, I need to go because you're slowing down, and he's done that. He's capitalised, and already he's literally in the middle between third place of Oakley, Garthwaite, and Lucas Howell, and I think he's gaining. I mean, the lap times he's quicker than Lucas Howell in first place at the moment by a couple of tenths of a second, which will make a difference on the overall lap. Right, keep working with 2 minutes to go.
This is Lucas Howell. He's being chased down by Freddie Worlock. The 2 minute bell has sounded.
He's arrived.
Well, it sounded in my head. And Worlock now right on his rear bumper. Now then, the championship's not going to be affected, or is it? Let's have a quick check, Gaz. While you say something like that.
Yeah, I was going to say, you have a look at that. I'm just going to watch Jaden Sherwood have a little squabble with, who was that? Was that Ben Adrian? Yes, it was. That's a swap for fourth, or almost a swap for fourth, but they have dropped away, haven't they? But Freddie Worlock has definitely arrived to the front of the race now. He's going to push Lucas Howell for the victory with 1.5 minutes to go.
If Lucas Howell lets Freddie Worlock by, or indeed Freddie Worlock forces his way by,
he's over the grass.
It's on our screen, mate. That's why you're looking out the window, but it's on the screen. And Freddie Worlock made his way by, but that's not going to affect the championship, because Howell's got 40 points. However, this could affect the championship, as now Lucas Howell gets absolutely mugged, first by Oakley Garthwaite, and now he's got a queue of carts queuing up. I can't quite see, the picture was too tight. I can't see what's happening there, and I'm trying to fathom out, is that Howell in third place? Yes, it is.
So Garthwaite has moved to second.
So Garthwaite's the only driver who's got by. If anything, Lucas Howell now out onto the start-finish straight with 40 seconds. It's going to be one lap to go after this.
Yeah, and of course another added point to the mix here is now Joshua Withcombe is also on the Coles cart. Would he do anything to help out if he can? I mean, even just getting ahead of Charles Green and ahead of him.
Oh, side by side for Jaden Sherwood. Down the inside, did he? Oh no, he had to back out. It's Charles Cheesy Green that is just ahead of Sherwood. Here he goes side by side with the Jib Tech driver, number 96. That is. Who was that?
36 is Lincoln
36 Lincoln Bevan
on the Jib Tech. Yeah, it's getting a bit scrappy, isn't it now? Yeah. Getting tense, isn't it? They know what's going on.
Yeah, they know there's one lap to go.
The timer's out.
And Freddie Worlock is.
He's away, isn't he?
Freddie Worlock crosses the line now. 1 lap to go aboard. Here come the rest of the field. Oakley Garthwaite, Lucas Howell, Cheesy Green, Ben Adrian, Jaden Sherwood. Cheesy Green, if anybody, is doing Lucas Howell a favour. The gap is about 0.6 of a second between Cheesy Green. There's Lucas Howell just up ahead. We need to pick up the carts just ahead of this pack, if you could, Frank. This lot here, that green cart there is Charles Cheesy Green. That cart ahead of him there, the blue and red one, That's the champion-elect. If he sits there on Oakley Garthwaite's tail and finishes in third, he will take the championship overall for 2024. He has no reason, championship-wise, to overtake Garthwaite and chance this. It will be Freddie Worlock who gets maximum points. So Freddie Worlock, now then, that might change the situation, as Freddie Worlock on 110, Lucas Howell will finish on, I'm trying to find 47. Oh my goodness.
What we can say is that Freddie Worlock winning has taken the Northern Cup.
No, where's the third place? There it is, 94. Sorry, it won't. It's only 6 points difference. So third place, yeah, only 6 points difference. Yeah, I panicked there because I was looking at the wrong box.
Yeah, me get over for a minute.
Oh my goodness, yeah.
Oh,
so
don't do that again.
Right, let's take a view. Freddie Worlock takes the win, takes the sixth and final round. Oakley Garthwaite with a very, very fighting finish to second place. We'll see Oakley on the round 6 podium. Lucas Howell, we will also see on the round 6 podium for third. But as far as we can fathom, Lucas Howell, he won the O Plate back at Rowrah in July. As far as we can fathom, and all of these results are provisional,
of course,
just to put a rider on it. Lucas Howell for TH Corsa and Venator Engines has taken the Junior Rotax Junction 6 NKC Championship for 2024.
Yeah. And as I said, Freddie Worlock taking the overall victory. That gives him enough points to take the Northern Cup.
Who's that, sorry? Freddie
Worlock, yeah. He needed 4 more points over Joshua Withcombe, who finished a bit further down the order. So that is
It's going to be a long presentation.
Yes. And you're doing it, aren't you, I believe?
I'm going to help.
Yeah, you attend. I'll spectate like I've done most of the day.
Yes, and we've got a PA, so I don't have to stretch my voice like I normally do.
Okay.
Wow, what a finish to the weekend for Junior Rotax. What a finish to the season for Junior Rotax.
I have to say, I was on the edge of my seat then. I thought that was going to get a lot smaller.
I thought it was all going to go horribly wrong.
Yeah, I thought that in Gasworks we're going to see at least 4 or 5 carts off somewhere.
When that gaggle of carts, when Lucas Howell dropped back to that gaggle of carts that were basically tripping over one another, that could have been Howell's championship quite literally gone. Quite literally gone.
That was.
These are provisional. These results because they've got to get through tech yet.
Yeah.
They've got to. We don't know who's got a bumper penalty, if there are indeed any bumper penalties. They've got to get through tech scrutineering, so that it's very much a provisional shout from the commentators. All right, let's move swiftly on. Rotax 177.